time at dawn, the sun begins to rise. With my shovel in my hand, I'll chase that golden prize. Each step's a treasure found, a story waiting to unfold. In a wild and rugged land, where legends are told. The hills are whispering, calling out my name. With dreams of gleaming nuggets, I'm wild and untamed. There's golden in the hills, oh can't you see? With picks and shovels we'll create our legacy. It's not just the treasure, it's the thrill of the chase. With every trail we wander, we find our rightful place.
I was clearing my throat when we just went on. Hello, everybody. Welcome Wednesday. Once again, it is, what day is it?
It's March 11th. It's Gramps' birthday today.
March 11th. Happy March 11th. That's March Madness.
Yeah.
But
well,
that
coming up too.
Oh, anyways.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good evening,
Hello,
wherever the hell you're
everybody.
from. Hope
Go
everybody
back
is.
in there.
Oh, got to go to back up here. Okay. Let's go see what's going on here in the chatty of the room here. Look at Paul. Paul and old Robert, man. They're carrying on the whole conversation, aren't they?
That. And there's
Josh. I better get, man, they're really carrying on a conversation here, aren't they?
Yeah. Hello.
Chad Ryan.
Hello, Chad.
Faith
Mary Fran.
Minor Ma. Hey, what a coincidence that is. That's our guest tonight, Minor Ma. She's in the green room right now. We stocked the green room. You still okay in there? We stocked up with steak and lobster in there. She's in the green room having some steak and lobster. Anyway, we'll bring her in a moment. Let's see what else is in here.
Buck Rackley.
Buck Rackley, ain't seen him for a while, huh?
Clay.
He's been hiding. Clay? Oh, Lottie Dot. Okay, Clay.
Julianne Berry.
Okay. I'm still scrolling down here.
Tim Thompson, watching from Australia.
Ooh, Australia. Hey, mate. Is that how you say that? Mate?
Yeah. Squatch people.
Okay.
And Carlos
Rodriguez. Carlos from Los Angeles.
Rocky Mountain Prospector and SEAL
That's
Team.
Brad. You coming out next week, Brad? Is that next week we're going?
It is next week.
You coming out, Brad? SEAL Team. Okay. Can you tell me how much gold you have found in one outing with your dry washer? Oh, I found a lot of gold over the years. I couldn't count it. I found a lot.
Robert Dunn. Hey, guys from Texas. Robert Porch wants to come up early.
You can come up early. I'm going to be there on Thursday. Okay. Anyway, that's it. So what's going on in your world, Lisa?
Okay, so today, March 11th, today's No Smoking Day, and it's also Johnny Appleseed Day. And
so that means we got to plant apple seeds?
We got to plant something in the day, and it's also, this in 2020, this is the day that they named COVID a pandemic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case you wanted to know that.
I wanted to know that.
Yeah.
I wondered that. Okay.
Yeah. Today is Shemp Howard's birthday.
Brad says, you coming down? I'll come down. All right. We'll see you down there. There's somebody else coming down from Utah right there. Kimberly. Kimberly was coming down too. Kimberly and Brad are going to have to hook up both from Utah to see what's happening in the Utah thing. Okay.
It's also Lawrence Welk's birthday. Rupert Murdoch, he owns Fox. And Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry.
Be happy. That's all their birthdays today.
And my dad's birthday too.
Oh, well, happy birthday to all you birthday people. Okay.
Okay, so we just came back from Reno. We got home yesterday. We were gone for a week.
That was a long time.
It was. It seemed a lot longer.
I'm still tired.
Yeah, you did all the driving. Yeah, we were at the Reno Sportsman's Expo.
Doing gold pen stuff.
Crystal. So everybody say hi to Crystal.
Where's Crystal?
Right there.
Oh, right there in the background. Yeah. Oh, right there. Oh, I thought maybe somebody pulled it.
And
what's she doing sniffing back there for?
I don't know.
Okay. And I need a new sticker. Okay, well, I'll have some stickers for you.
What?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, what else?
Okay, yeah. So we just came back from Reno. it was kind of interesting there. Um, let's talk about, we have our outing that you're talking to people about, which is next weekend, March 20th, 21st, and 22nd. You can come for all 3 days. You can come for 1 day, 2 days. Just bring your own
Kevin
equipment.
calling
Kevin Culling
from Australia.
from Ballarat, Australia.
Australia, where the nuggets are so big, you throw the small ones back.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so that's our outing, and so the outing is on the River One claim.
River One. If you're club member, you got the River One claim. That's where we're going to be at. I'll hang ribbons along the way. Just make your way to Greg's Hideout Road right there off of Pierce Ferry, and then follow the ribbons all the way back there. Okay.
Moto Miting from Vancouver Island, British Columbia. If you need directions, please send us an email, and we will send you directions out to the outing.
Okay.
Also, so last
Bring a
week,
metal detector. Bring your dry washers. Yeah.
yeah. So last week or the week before, we talked about having what does everyone arrive? Yeah, Jack's going to be there on Thursday, so you can come out Thursday. You can come out Friday. Whenever you get there is good.
Whenever you get there. I'm going to meet somebody there that had a skid steer in case one of the roads are not good. We can fix the roads going back. We're in Arizona. Okay, so
We talked about doing an adventure with AKAU in Nome, Alaska. Well, we have solidified that deal. So the dates on the it's for 2027, which is next year. The dates are, we have a 2 week block. You could come for one or both weeks, July 16th through the 23rd, or July 23rd through the 30th. Uh, the group rate is $2,600 per person. If you stay for 2 weeks, you get $100 off in the second week. They require a deposit of $500, which you will send directly to a KAU. So if anybody is seriously interested and wants to sign up, let us know. We will give you the number to contact Betty at AKAU, and you make all your payments to her.
right, so start a deposit. You got over a year to get it all paid, so you can go with us on a group dig to AKAU. And if you bring your detector, and that's all you got to do is just bring your own detector, you could probably pay for your trip with the gold that you find. You can spend time. They have a high banker set up there, and they bring you dirt right to there, and you can shovel that right in there. In the high bankers, you get all that gold there. They have what they call a slick plate, where people kind of team up. They bring you dirt there, and you run that over their slick plate. You get all that gold you get to keep, plus all the nuggets that you find out metal detecting. And you can go fishing if you want to. You can take your fishing pole, but I'll spend more time nugget hunting this time. But I probably I found a lot of gold last time I was there, and I didn't even have a good detector. So
And the amount of people is 20 people per week. So if you're interested, get in early because it's
yeah. So anyways, if you want to go, let us know. Some of you guys showed interest, so we're going to put that out and start promoting that more. I will be up Thursday with RV, no side by side. I will bring up some wood. Should be up there by 11 a.m. Perfect. I'll be up there. What I'm probably going to do is probably pretty close about the same time. I'm going to get there to the main road. When you turn off the Greg's Hideout Road, you'll go all the way down Greg's Hideout, and then you'll make a left into a wash, and then immediately right there's a road on the left hand side that you climb up on the road. So I'll probably park right there, drop the ATV or the Razor, and I'll see if I can get all the way back to the claim before anybody else gets there. If not, somebody said they were going to bring a skid steer and we can fix the road so we can get back in there. So bring your dry washers if you got them, metal detectors if you got them. If not, I'll probably pack some extra, dry washers or something like that so people can play with. We can hunt meteorites, you can hunt gold, and you can dry wash for gold. Okay?
okay. No, Kimberly, I am not going. And then we are also working with Roaring Camp, which is in Northern California, for group
some
outing
event coming
there.
up there too. But we have a lot more info on that there.
Okay,
Anyway, so we got the guest tonight.
we do.
Hey, are you still in that green room back there? Oh, yeah. Okay, she's still in the green room
Okay,
back
well,
there. Okay. Oh,
tell her to stop eating and come on out.
okay. Let's pack me a dry washer, please. All righty, we'll have one for you
How
too.
far is the nearest bathroom?
Uh,
Only if you have one in your camper.
yeah, if you're bringing a camper or a tent, you bring a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket
Luggable
with
lube.
plastic. Yeah, you go to Walmart and you get a luggable lube. All right, we got a guest here. Let's pop her in right here. Let me pop right here in. Good morning.
Hi, happy afternoon and early evening.
There she is. All right. The infamous, the one and only Minor Ma. Man, I
Yeah.
tell you what, you got a big fan in here with Brad. I know that. Brad is in here, man. He talks about you all the time, shows gold and all types of stuff, and he's one of your biggest fans.
Oh yeah, Brad's one of the gold family for sure. He's part of it. And he's actually found one of my treasures. Because I hide treasure all over 5 different states. And he was one of the ones that found it. He found it at one of the Yuba events that we went to.
Wow, cool. Oh, I got to do this here. Hold on just a second. Okay, I did that. What did I do that for? I did that because, oops, I did that.
Ghost Piper gave you a super chat. Thanks, Ghost.
Right. All right. Yes, that's right. Ghost Viper. All right. Thank you. Holy mackerel.
Thank you,
Hey,
Ghost.
look at that. You're awesome, they say.
The
Uh-oh, they're loving
Faith Mary Fran is my daughter. She has a fishing channel. But she came in to say hello to you guys too.
All right. So there's a few people that have channels here, and I know that other people, everybody should go to everybody's channels and make sure you subscribe to everybody's channels, all that type of stuff there. But we'll get into, I know you got a channel, we'll get into that. So why don't you go ahead, for those that don't know who you are, introduce yourself to everybody, and we'll go from there.
Well, my name is Tamara, and my handle is Minor Ma Gold. I'm on YouTube and Facebook, and I've been into gold mining for, well, more than 20 years now. Started when I was a kid, though, with rockhounding. My grandpa got me into it. And, we're all getting a little bit older, and I did have some health issues. I'm doing better now, but my doctor told me to slow down. So I started the Minor Mall treasure hunts, where I hide little tiny gold nuggets all over Arizona, Nevada, California, Oregon. Those are some of the places I've been so far. And I do that to spread joy among my fellow Americans. And I still mine for gold. I have claims. I just picked up some nuggets the other day with a metal detector, but I do that to try to get people into gold mining history, get kids and older folks outdoors and off their phone and out of the house. So, and I do that with gold that I've either personally found myself, that I've had donated to the hunt, or that I've purchased. And we've done more. I think I'm on to 115 treasures that I've dropped so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you go out, let's say you go out there and you hide this nugget someplace, and
Yep.
then what do? You start giving clues or what?
So they're all kind of different. A lot of them I just call them speed drops, where I'll actually just show you a location and put it on. It's YouTube and Facebook, and I use YouTube and Facebook as a digital treasure map, so to speak. And then people log on and they get to watch it, and then they go and find it, and then I post them up on the Minor Mall Hall of Fame when they tell me they found it. So that, and some people video record it. It's been really fun to watch them find it. They get really excited. And again, like I had started that because my doctor told me to slow down, but again, I'm still mining. But and so we've done that. We had the 100th treasure drop, where I had all kinds of gold family give me stickers. They donated me gold. The value of the treasure was about, I want to say it was about $1,700 or so. And the way that I did that particular one is they had to figure out a clue through this video and I made a word search, that when they filled in the word search, it turned into a QRC code that showed him, and it typed out Bagby parking lot, because Bagby it's an old mining area out here in Mariposa. And so that's how they were able to find the location for that one.
That's pretty cool. Well, we live up in the Kingman area in Arizona,
Uh-huh.
so I'll be looking for a treasure hunt someplace near Kingman, Arizona.
You got it, buddy. I'll do it.
And then you tag me and say there's a hunt near you, and then I'll get on it. Yeah.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But other than that, for gold mining, I've been gold mining, for about 20 years now, roughly, give or take. So it's been such a wonderful adventure, and literally gold mining has saved my life more than once, and that's the God's honest truth.
That's cool. It's who? Billy
Billy
Z.
Z and David Sayer.
Yeah, what does he say?
Oh.
Jack Tucker, you old bugger. My hair longer than yours. I haven't seen in a while. You're looking good.
Hey, all right, thanks, man. I know my hair's growing. It's the only difference about my hair from now and how it used to be is it's turning white now. My hair's
Join
turning.
the club. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What does that say?
I found you, Minor Ma, and prospectors hope you are doing well.
All right. Look at that.
Oh, Morales, thank you.
Man, you got a lot of
Ghost Viper, thank
Viper.
you again.
Oh,
man, you
Yeah,
got a
so-
lot. You got a good following there, huh?
Well, a lot of these come over from my daughter's channel.
Oh,
And she must have told them all to give me some love today. God love my girl. So
well, that's nice.
yeah.
well, what made you get started in gold mining?
Well, honestly, like I said, it started with my grandpa, and you'll like this because you're from Arizona. So when I was a little girl, my grandpa used to take me out to Lake Mojave, and he would launch the boat, and we would go and we would hike up all these canyons, and he taught me all about rocks and quartz and gold. And he said, there's an old gold mine here. And I was a little girl and I was on fire for it. I was already finding like rose quartz and crystal quartz and whatnot. And then I went to the marina, and then indeed there was a plaque there. There used to be a plaque there right at Catherine's Landing there, that talked about the old Catherine mine. Well, come to find out, just a couple years ago, I found the mine. I did a whole YouTube on it, but it was like coming home. So then I was a rockhound my whole life. My husband and I, we got married. We had a little girl. We were raising her in the mountains, and my grandpa sent me a gift card to go and mine on Woods Creek in California. I was hooked. After Woods Creek, I was hooked, and then shortly after that, I started mining. We got our own claims. My daughter was so little, we used to put her in a backpack and hike her down into this gully, and it was crazy. We were so green, we didn't know that there's places you could just drive up, and that's pretty much been it for most of the time there. And that's how I got into it.
Well, that's cool. Somebody who was saying they sunk everything into gold fever
Gold
almost.
mining.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. I've been there, done that, lost
Yeah.
everything, recovered, came back. Gold fever is for reals. That's why we are gold fever. Did you know that? Yeah.
Mhm.
So what? So your YouTube channel is what?
Miner Ma Gold, MinerMaGold,
And what's your daughter's?
is Faith Mary Fran Fishing, or Faith Mary Fishing. Yeah.
Okay, so I know like other people here's got a channel. You guys can all put your channels in there, inside the
Chat room.
in the chat room. I can't
Oh,
image Faith in a backpack.
yeah. She was a little bean back then. We used to hike her all around Gold Country, and it's been a wild, fun ride, to be
So
quite
would,
honest.
in prospecting, so what kind of equipment are you using? What's your favorite way of?
Oh, I'm a river creek girl. There's 100%. I love to be in the rivers and the creeks. That's kind of how I got my start. Um, and then we slowly started to move into Loden and hard rock mining. So I crack a lot of rock open. I crush rock. Um, then I got into metal detecting because of my friend Dylan of B Kings Outdoors and Chase of Bigfoot Mining. They're like, you got to detect Ma. So I started metal detecting more often, probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and then just kind of took off from there. The only thing I haven't done is dredge and dry wash. Those are the only two forms of finding gold. I love sniping. I love floating and sucking up gold and in the rivers and creeks. It's like heaven, you know. So that's something that I really love. So those are just kind of a couple ideas or a couple examples there.
Well, being in California, that kills your dredging, so you can't
I
dredge
know.
there. We can still dredge here in Arizona when
Yeah,
there's water.
you need water. Yeah, it's the big bummer, huh?
Yeah, there's a few creeks though that have running water on it. That mostly it's all claimed up by clubs, so you got to belong to a club to be able to go in and dredge and stuff like that. And I think you can still do it in Utah, but Utah don't have any gold there other than fine stuff. Oregon and Idaho, I'm not sure what some of their regulations are. Washington, I don't think you can. I think that's pan only or something like that.
Yeah.
Place following suit.
I'm kind of hoping it's on my bucket list to go dredge in Alaska. I'm a certified diver, so
Oh, okay.
that's I've got to go. It's on the
Okay.
bucket list, and I got to do it before I die. So that's definitely on the bucket list, and it'll happen. I'm gonna make it happen. So
Well, you can plan the trip with us next year then to AKAU,
all
and
right.
and you can dredge, do some dredging.
Yeah, I would love to.
We do more than dredging there. It's a lot of metal detecting mostly up there though. But there's high bankers and other things. But mostly up there, it's just we do a lot of metal detecting because they have so much claims up there at AKAU,
Oh yeah.
and there's a lot of gold to be found. Nice gold. So
I
uh,
do I do, Jack, if you wouldn't mind. I have an announcement that I waited for your show to tell everybody. Um, would you mind if I shouted it out real quick?
go right ahead.
All right. So, a lot of you folks that know me know that my neighbors are Dave Variaboff and Brian Thomas. And I was invited to the Garrett Gold Challenge 3. I'm the only woman that'll be in the challenge hunt. And today's my big reveal that I get to go and support you guys and the whole Gold family and have them stand behind me and give me strength to go hopefully win this thing. So I just wanted to give that announcement out.
That's cool. Well, wish you luck.
Thank you. I hope so. I hope to do everybody proud. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Yeah, I hope so. But thank
Uh,
you.
yeah, Moto Mining. Go to Nome. Yeah, that's where we'll be. Nome, AKAU.
Oh,
You have to fly into Nome, so that's the. Uh, but anyway, that's a good. I've found a lot of gold. I've been to Nome twice. Once with the GPAA and once with AKAU. I found a hell of a lot more gold with the AKAU than I ever did with the GPAA.
interesting. Okay, good to know.
GPA is not there anymore on that claim. That was Cripple River that they had back in early 2000. Or anyways, they lost that. I think in when did I go? 2007. I
Yeah,
think I went there.
yeah.
But they don't do that anymore. So all it's there's a few other places you can go to Alaska where you can kind of drive to, but Nome is where all the gold is. North to Alaska, that's Nome, and
Oh
that's
yeah.
where gold is at. So yeah. So like I say, we hooked that up with Augie and Betty in that trip. So that'll be next year in 2027.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
people
that
have
would
a
be a
whole
good
year
time. Yeah.
to pay for that, get that trip done. Congrats, Morales said.
Oh,
Um,
Yes, Billy, torn meniscus.
Oh, so, so, so you go out, so basically you like to detect then is your main thing?
Um, lately I've been doing a lot more detecting than I've been doing anything else, and I've been having some good luck, so that helps. Like I said, we have a couple mines out here, and so sometimes I'm also working a load. Um, I had the opportunity to I do a lot of research um, in my gold mining. And so, in doing my research on one of my claims, I was able to locate where the old stamp mill was from the 1800s, but it burnt down in the 1920s. But nobody knew where the location was. Well, through LiDAR, I use a lot of different maps in my gold discovery and hunt. And I was able to locate the old stamp mill and clean that bad boy out and got a whole ton of gold out of there because it burnt down. Like all the ore, everything was still there because it burnt. So um, for me, it's like a little treasure hunt. I like using modern technology to find locations, and I do it for free for people. Like if they say, "Hey, Ma, I need to know where to look here," and I'll say, "Okay, well, you got looks like a shaft here, and it looks like some tailings piles there." I can pretty much differentiate all that on LiDAR, and I like to do that for people. And then I mix in geology maps and whatnot. So whenever I go out, I've always scanned the area first on the internet, and then I go out, so I'm not wasting time on a claim.
Well, I need some LiDAR done here.
I'll help you. Yeah, that's
I've
what I do. Ask
yeah,
anybody.
yeah, no, I've downloaded programs and I've tried to do that and just yeah, it doesn't seem to
Oh,
work.
I would love to help you. I also have tutorials on Miner Maw on how to find LiDAR, how to find mining claims, how to file for your mining claims. I do kind of like an educational, they're short, um, but I try to show people because I really just want everybody finding gold. That's all that this is all about for me is let's all just be happy and being able to be outdoors and finding that shiny. There's nothing more thrilling than finding gold nuggets or just any gold, even if it's this big, you know? So I really advocate to try to help as many people as I can along the road.
That's cool. I there's on Facebook. See who's on Facebook? Kelly Noller, Tom Glenn, Kevin Burns,
Lene Brzezinski.
Kelly Allred. Okay, they're on Facebook there. Uh, that's different from over there because we broadcast to the Facebook
Oh, hi,
and
Facebook.
and to more people log into YouTube than they do to Facebook, but it still goes to Facebook too. So uh, there's another
Okay.
super sticker from
Yeah,
Faith Mary Friend. Oh,
that's her
That's my
daughter.
daughter.
that's your
She's
daughter.
trying to send you the love, man.
Send the
She's a good girl.
love.
She's a good kid, man. She really is. She's my pride and joy. She's our pride and joy.
All right. Oh, that's Faith. I see that.
Yeah.
Faith. And she's got a channel too that everybody can go hang in over there too.
For
So
sure. And she actually got the gold fever about 6 months ago. Dave took her up to his claim and she found her first gold nugget with the metal detector on his claim, Dave of Gold Bay. And yeah, and then we went mining with Misha Boylan. I don't know if you're familiar with him. Nice young man. Uh he took us out on the river, went on this crazy hike, and yeah, so she's gotten the gold fever, and we're trying to get her more into the mining, but her big thing is fishing.
there's fishing.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with fishing. I mean, fishing.
No.
I grew up fishing. I got so sick of fishing growing up, eating fish every week, and when I went to Alaska, I shipped back 45 pounds of salmon. I got so sick of eating salmon, so
We gave it up.
yeah, I couldn't give enough of that away. So my fishing tasting days is yeah. Now we're into lobster. Is there any lobster left back there, guys?
Oh, no, I have all your lobster right here.
Hey, all right.
I was like, Daddy, I need a prop. They're saying I'm eating lobster in the green room.
Oh. So did you said Brad found a treasure?
He did at the Yuba Nugget Hunt, or no, at
Oh,
Yuba with Ranky Mining. He did a thing. I think it was like 2 years ago. I put it under the stamp mail, and he found it.
oh,
Yeah.
I know when we were in Utah, was that last year that he had all these pay dirt bags from everybody, and so he was panning them all out, and we had pinpointers going over them to see which one had the most gold in it. And we found one that was really powerful. The man said, "Man, this one's full of gold." And we panned it out, and it was full of pennies and other stuff. I said, "Well, no wonder that one went off so good." Well,
Oh, that's a crack up.
I don't remember which one yours was there, but we panned a few of them out. And yeah, he got a lot of gold, man. I said, "Man, I got to start following him around to see where he's shopping at." 'Cause
Yeah, Brad's a good man. He's definitely part of the Gold family. He was at the Yuba Nugget Hunt last year, and he hangs out with my homegirl, Julie of Banshee Mining, and just like there's that whole core group. It's Gold family all the way. They're good people. In fact, it's very rare for me to find a bad gold miner. Most of us are all kind of, we have the same interests and love, and that's why I appreciate being around him. But Brad's a number one for sure.
so he says, "Have you ever been to Alaska?"
No, I'm going, Brad. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, she Dallas, right? Hello, Dallas. Yeah, she's going to go with us AKU next year, Brad. So you better start saving up too. You could pay for her trip to come up there too, Brad. You can pay her deposit, and you guys work out a deal. It'll be fun to get our own little group up there, so it's just us out there doing everything. Brad
Yeah,
says, "Let's go next year." Yes,
if you could forward me or put that on your link somehow, I would love to shout that out for everybody. I really do want to go to Alaska. That'd be awesome.
it would. And people can just, yeah, put down a deposit. You got all year to pay it off, so you get up there and yeah, it is a lot of fun. Uh, say, buy her a cruise to Alaska. Cruising's not as fun though, Lady Palmer, Alaska.
Hmm.
Uh,
Squash People wants to know, when is your Yuba outing?
Oh, I think that the North Yuba Nugget Hunt this year, I'm not running it. That's a Blue Lead, and I think Cody Blanchard is the one that is kind of organizing a lot of it. It's Tim is the one who throws it on, and Smith's Gold is also a part of it. It's July. I want to say it's off the top of my head, July 25th, and because they call it Christmas in July, it's a free event. It's 100% free. It's for YouTubers or anybody that wants to come along. Absolutely free. They have a raffle. You don't need to buy tickets. It's just free. They give you cards and whatnot. And so what happens is Tim's got a claim. I think it's called, I think it's called Petey's Place or Petey's Mine. Anyway, he has a strip of the Yuba River right there, and he opens it up for everybody to mine on it all the time. Like, you're allowed to go and prospect there. And once a year, everybody gets together, all your friends, y'all go down to the Yuba, and you get to metal detect. You can sniping. It's a little bit cold. I'll be like totally honest. Even in July, it's a little bit cold. But a lot of people, you just pull up your pans and you have a good time with your friends and family. And it's one day and it's free.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I know Pat Keen does something on the Yuba for his birthday up there too. That we keep saying
Oh,
the day we're going to go, but for us it's like a 20-hour drive or something.
So Mark Latham said he got in late. So yes, we have a price on the AKAU trip.
wait, how much is that?
It's $2,600 for 1 week, and if you stay 2 weeks, the second week is $100 off. They require a $500 deposit, and then you can pay it out from now till next year. Our weeks are July 16th through the 23rd, and then July 23rd through the 30th. So you could go for one or both weeks.
Okay.
And that includes your lodging and your food. So that includes all of that.
Oh, wow. That's a good
Then
deal.
all you have to do is, like if you do your ATV rental, which I always suggest you get an ATV anyways, rent one of the ATVs there. I'm not sure what those prices are. And if you want a better cabin, then which I never needed a better cabin when I was there, you can just rent a better cabin if you want to. But uh, Billy Z, thank you, Billy. But anyway, so yeah, it's a lot of fun. So you got a whole year to plan on that. Call, get your name on that list, put that deposit in, and you got over a year to start paying it off.
Yeah, you just when you will, let us know that that's what you want. We'll give you Betty's number, and then just when you call to reserve, just let her know that you're part of the Gold Fever group
Oh,
and which
awesome.
route you want.
Okay, I took notes on all that.
Okay, you got all that down.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so that's, oh man, people are
Hello,
talking.
Outfitter 69.
I don't even know where all these people are from. Some people are
These must be Ma's fans coming in to see her.
Ma's
Mom
fans.
and my daughter, probably.
Oh, they're all her daughter's fans. She told all her people, yeah, go check out Ma. They're getting them all
Well,
over
that's
there.
great.
Yeah. Well, I got to
Boy,
go.
everybody's blessing them for sure.
Yeah, well, I got to go, but nice to hear your stories and everything you do, Minor Ma. Thanks, Gold Fever.
Oh,
Drink it
thank you,
safe
Morales.
and luck on the prospecting. All right.
And
I
then
got to go drive.
love you, Mom. See
Love
you
you, Mom.
guys.
See you guys. All right. Faith. Okay, so
Hey,
she's
honey, I love you. Be safe.
No, don't know her. Well, welcome, Outfitter 69.
okay.
Quick Mind Lab 8000 question from Mark.
Okay.
What is it?
Where's he at? Where's that at?
Here, this is Mark
Oh,
right there.
oh,
But there's no question there.
mine up. Okay, the 8,000 is not released yet. There's mixed signals or mixed, I guess, reviews on it. It looks like you could do it for multi-purpose if you're out in the woods and you got to go to the bathroom because it does look like it's a toilet seat. So you could use it for that purpose too, I guess. Uh, the problem I see with that open coral like that, you're going to capture every rock and weed and twig going to get stuck in there. So I hope that they can make a skid plate or something to cover that whole thing up because that's going to be the problem. Some people say it's heavier than hell. Other people say it's not that bad. So it looks to me like it would be heavy. It's $12,000 and you get one coral with it, the small one. But if you pay the 15,000, you get all three corals with it, and that's about all I know with it. It does go deeper than the 7,000, but the 7,000 you could dig down 4 feet for a tuna fish can. So I don't think I'd want to dig down 6 feet for a tuna fish can. So I'll let you go. Your own conscience be your guide on that machine. But if anybody wants to buy one, give me a call.
Tamara Motor Mining wants your link. So if you could let us know what that is.
Sure. Here, let me put it in the chat. It's Minor Ma Gold on Facebook and YouTube. And it's hard for me to multitask. I don't know if it's in my age or what, but Minor Ma Gold. I just put it there in the chat.
There it is, right there.
Okay, she just.
Billy says for $9.85. No, the you get one coral with it right now. I think that's a 13-inch. I'm not totally sure, but that's the one you get with it. The other two I don't think are out yet, but you can buy it for the 12,000. And then once the other two come out, you only have to spend another $2,000 to get the upgrade one. So that means each coral is $1,000. But yeah. Mind Lab Gold Monster 1000 here. Yeah, some people. Okay, Moto Mining says, "Oh, I'm already subscribed." Okay.
Oh, nice, Moto.
Cool. Well, we'll go subscribe. I don't know if I've subscribed to the thing, but we will go do that.
So Robert Porch wants to know what detector you like.
Okay, so I've had a lot of different types of detectors. Right now, my favorite is probably the Gold Monster 2000, and my daughter and her subs got me a 6000, which I did pick up a nugget with. Let me see if I could show you guys. So I found the bigger one with
Put your hand behind it.
okay, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. I found the bigger one with the 6,000 and then picked it up with the 2 and then found the other 2 with the 2,000. So what I like about using 2 different detectors at the same time, well, not at the same time, you got to turn one off because they go haywire otherwise, but is that you can locate with a a detector that goes deeper and then bring it in for fine tuning with the 2000 because it'll tell you if it's gold or not on the little indication tab. I got a trick for y'all there too. If you're running a 2000, they have this little button for discrimination, and it's like a broken line, a flat line, or the little mountain line. So when you are trying to detect for gold, what I found to be very useful is if you use the straight line and you pick up a signal and then switch it over to the mountain line, and if it's still saying that it's gold, it just makes it for whatever reason, using the straight line first and then the mountain line makes it pop up as gold faster for me, and so that you're not walking over a target if you're on high discrimination. So I've been using that as my trick, kind of. I have had the Axiom, which I liked, but it's heavy for me with my arm. I have issues, medical issues. Um, and yeah, but right now my favorite's probably the 2000 because I haven't really learned the 6,000 as well yet.
Oh, see, and my go-to one is the 6,000.
Yeah, see, well, I've only had it for a couple weeks. So, but
Because that's the PI, and the PI kicks ass anytime over
oh,
VLF.
of
So
course. Yeah.
yeah, I would. I mean, I have a 2000. I've never found a piece of gold yet with my 2000, but I really don't. I hunt with the 6,000. But now
Interesting.
here's what I've heard. I've heard people say this here. I've never really tried it, but I have heard this. Oh, let me see in Facebook here. Bill Sherry, Tina, who's that? Tina
Tina Rosa.
Rosa, Tim
Tim
Fisher.
Fisher.
Oh, there's old Tim. Christy Hill Madsen. I think that was somebody I went to high school with. Uh, so somebody says like, so what you do is you turn the 6,000 on first and do your air stuff.
Uh-huh.
No, you turn the gold monster on first, I think, and to do that. Then you turn the 6,000 on and air check it, and it will balance that out. So, because some people hold them both, so they'll
Oh.
hunt with the 6 or 7, and then they'll go over it without having to turn on and off. And
Oh, that's a good tip.
I
Thank
mean, I
you.
don't know if
Thank
that's
you.
true, but well, let's say Mike Pung, he hunts with the 7,000 and the gold monster, so he'll locate with the 7,000, then he'll find it the with the 1,000. That's what he was using, and I think he's the one that said you do one first, and then I'll kill the other one, balance the other one out, or
Good to
that.
know because otherwise it'll just, it hits it's just really noisy. So you got to turn one of them off. But thanks for that tip. It's going to help me.
Well, I don't know that you can try that, but I mean, so headphones is with the 6,000, but I do have the 2,000 close by. I'll go grab it. I won't use headphones with that just to because it is. I mean, somebody said that up there, the 2,000 is still a BLF, but it's 1,000 times better than the 1,000. It's an
I
excellent.
I I agree. Yeah, I've had the 1000 and I completely agree. It's a funner machine too.
It
It's
is.
I don't know, for me it is, but so when I am swinging, those are my 2 detectors.
Yeah. Those are the ones I tend to carry out. And then if I'm going treasure hunting, I'll probably take out like the Manticore or the 900 on
Yeah.
treasure. Uh, let's see. Rocky Mountain says he wants to buy a bigger coral. Actually, well, right now it's only a 5-inch coral on that 2,000, all you can get. Is it worth prospecting with my Mine Lab Equinox 800? And yeah, when I went to Alaska, that's what I had, the Gold Monster 1000 and the 2300. I didn't find anything with the 2300. All the gold I found was with the Gold Monster. I didn't have a
Oh.
6,000. I wished I did, or I would have cleaned house even more. But a buddy of mine had the Equinox 800. You got to use that smaller coral. He found almost just as much gold as I did because the gold that's got that VDI screen, and that's what's nice about the gold or the Gold Monster 2000 because it's got that screen on it that kind of gives you an idea. So gold on that 800 will be down like a 2 or 3 or somewhere, maybe a little bit higher. But so it is a very good machine for gold. You got to put it in prospecting mode though, of course, but it's not a bad machine. Axiom. Now, see, this what I tell people: is the Gold Monster 2000 worth $2,000? Probably not. If I was going to spend $2,000, I'd probably go with the Axiom, which you can get for I think about $2,000. But you're getting a PI machine.
Yeah,
The PI
and
machine
it
is a
goes
lot better
deeper.
than BLF. So
It does, and I love my Axiom too. It's a good machine. I got to get one of those harness. Do you wear a harness for
no,
the weight of it? No, you don't.
I
Man,
don't like to be tethered.
uh, I need something though because it's that Axiom coil that I got on it's pretty big, but I need something to kind of counterbalance that weight, you know.
Yeah.
Or
Well, I've
I
seen
would have
people.
needed it, yeah.
Seen people with that 8,000, they've got the wobble stick or whatever with
Yeah.
that, and that if I've got it, where are you going to put your pick and your scoop and all that there? You got to hold, now you got both hands, holding on. It's like, if I got to go to all of that stuff, it's like, I'll leave
You
it
know,
for somebody else.
I found a trick, two tricks. One of them is a fishing vest because it's got all the pockets. So you
Yeah.
instead of, wrapping it around you because you're knocking into it all the time if you got a belt on, you could put it in your fishing vest. And then the other thing, I'm loving overalls for prospecting because there's pockets everywhere. Your scoop's in your back pocket and you can have your, trash bag up front. They have zippers on them. I try to go as smooth as possible. Whenever there's something like around my waist or something, I feel like I'm always knocking into it with the metal detector. But those are just two suggestions of clothing that you can wear that still kind of provide you with all the pockets you need.
Yeah, I mean, and it's sad because when I go out, I can't even put a water bottle in my pocket because it weighs my pants down, and I'm constantly pulling my pants back up. Even if I put a pouch on there, and I put the stuff in the pouch, and I still got to keep pulling up, stopping every now and then to.
Yeah, man, the only crack we want to see is a crevice full of gold. That's the truth,
Yeah.
right? You know?
Yeah. So yeah, when we video, we cut a lot of stuff out.
I
Uh,
know. I do
no
too.
hip, no hips. Let's see, Jack, do you own the Alga Force? If so, what do you think about it? I do have the Alga Force, and I have put that against the 6,000. And the Alga Force might be a little bit better than the 6,000. Actually, it's a lot cheaper. I know that. But the Alga Force, my understanding is he worked for Mine Lab in Australia, and he broke away and started his own. And that's the Alga Force. The Alga Force E1500. The 1500 E1500 is a newer one, but it's an excellent machine. It's got the Gold Monster. I mean that's what's good about Mind Lab and those machines. They basically pretty much turn on and go. You get into the Axiom, you get into the that Alga Force, you get into some of these other detect. I've got to spend 20 minutes once I get out there to go through the diagrams and
Yeah,
all. I just
yeah,
want to
the
turn that
modes.
on and start hunting. I don't want to lose 20 minutes of figuring this crap out. So that's why a lot of these machines I tend to stay away from because I I don't have the time to figure them out. Uh, Same Jack didn't have any hips as well. That's right. That's why my pants fall down, huh? Because I don't have hips. That's what he's talking about. I've got hips, but I just don't pull my pants all the way up to my chest.
Like the old grandpa's.
Yeah, like the grand. No, like what's his name did on.
Oh,
Yeah, anyway, that
Pee
one.
Wee Herman.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in what part? You're in California. What part are you in? You're way up there then, huh?
Well, yeah, so we're in California. We actually go back and forth. We have a place in San Diego that we have with our daughter, and then we have a place up in Mariposa that like we came up here. Well, my Gold family is in town. They were all in town for the Mine Lab event. So I wanted to see them, and we had to do some burn piles and pull some brush, and we got to get our burn piles in this neck of the woods for fire season before they cut off burn season. So we were just doing some chores. Then we'll probably head back to San Diego for a minute, and we kind of go back and forth.
Oh, well, thanks, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay, sign it.
Thank you. Thank you, Jay.
signing mining claim forms. We use a lot of friends for our mining claim.
Oh,
I think we all do.
Yeah. Well,
My name is
yeah.
somewhere, and you never know where you signed. But
Yeah, you know, back in the olden days, it's funny now because nowadays they make you like, you know, dealing with the mining claim. So that, you know, you have to fill out the affidavit of who you are. Huh?
don't
Don't? Okay.
don't go
Okay.
there.
I won't go there then. Okay.
Don't go there.
She,
Hi,
she,
Roland.
well, I was going to say, I wasn't, you know, where I was going with
I
the olden days, what we used to do.
yes, don't
Okay.
go there.
Okay. I won't say that then. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so
she's keeping you safe. God love her.
you know, a lot of times statute of limitations hasn't ran out yet, so I gotta be careful what I talk about. So
Yeah, don't go
sometimes I'll be in conversation, I'll get slapped upside the head. That's my signal that drop it. Okay. SEAL team, how often do you use your Manticore in California in the gold fields? I hope he's talking to you because I'm not in California.
I don't have a Manticore.
Well, I'm not in
Yeah.
California, so
Maybe you can take that one for Arizona. Take that question.
I've hunted with the Manticore in Utah. I hunted when we were out there playing treasure hunt. Actually, I used it today because there's a company that's working on this 3D software, and it uses sound to detect what's in the ground. So actually, I hooked up my Manticore because the Manticore does have the 2D screen on it, which is actually pretty beneficial, you know, to tell you if it's gold or, you know, I mean, you know, ferrous or non-ferrous. But I was
cool.
using it with the 3D software to kind of get an idea feel on it. But that'd be a treasure machine. If I go out like some of these old CC camps or looking for treasures or in a park, I'll take the Manticore or the Equinox. You know, you got treasure machines and you got gold machines. It's like if you go fishing, you got several different lures for different fish and all of that. So you got to have several different prospecting of equipment and several different pieces of metal detecting for what it is you're doing.
Okay, Paul wants to know what's the price on the Algo Force.
They're around $2,000. The other nice thing about the Algo Force, it doesn't come with a coil and it doesn't come with a battery pack. So you can use any power pack you want to plug it into it, and you use any coil. I can't say that word. Coil. You use any coil of the old Mine Labs or aftermarket ones. So you know all your 3,000, 3,500, all the way up to 5,000. So I use like both on the 6,000. I use that 9-inch Gold Hawk or the Coral Tech. On my 6,000, I also use the exact same coral. Well, it's a different coral, but the same company, same everything on the Algo Force. So,
yeah. No.
Jack, ever been in BLM jail?
No.
I can't touch that one either.
No,
I just got out of Facebook jail.
Yeah.
I was in Facebook jail for 90 days.
Yep.
Can you
What'd
believe
you do?
that? I just posted some comment that I can't talk about.
Yeah,
But,
let's not do that.
It wasn't
She's
even
gonna hit you
comment.
again.
You shared one. It wasn't even your comment.
No, I shared this comment that they did not like at all. So I could still come in Facebook and talk, but they took away my recommendations and my monetization. And it killed me for 90 days. So I just got out like last week and started all over again. So that sucks. But anyways,
it does.
Be careful what you say.
Yeah,
I always am.
Yeah. It's just like stay focused. You do gold, stay on the gold track, you know. But it's so easy. Somebody will pull something and man, you just want to get involved with that because they're driving you insane. Anyway, coil.
Coil.
Oh, that's rolling.
Yeah, it's like oil with a C.
Oil with the C. Coil.
There you go.
Coil.
Mm-hmm.
Coil. Coil?
Coil.
Coil. Okay, that don't even sound right. Coil.
Well, that's what it is.
Coil with the C. Coil.
You are correct, Paul. He has paid his debt to Facebook Society.
My friend uses 6,000 and Manticore on his claim. When he hits a trash area, he brings out the Manticore with the 8-inch coil. Coil. Anyways, okay. Enough of all that coil stuff.
Yeah.
It's a round disc thing that goes on. It's a head plate.
There you go.
Hey Jack, have you ever used the Evo 2 Nugget Finder
coil.
Coil? I have not. I've never even heard of an Evo 2. Evo 2? I don't know. Never heard of that.
Uh,
That don't mean anyway. So
uh,
what did you say your favorite detector was? The 2000?
Right now, it's probably the 2000, just because I don't know the 6000 well enough. I did like my Axiom quite a bit. Um, and before that, I had the Monster 1000. But once you try the 2000, the 1000 seems obsolete.
It
So
does.
I'm sorry, but it just my friends, we went mining on my claim, and they're like, "Ma, we got the 2000. Try it out." And I immediately had to have one. It was just like that, you know. So I sold a couple detectors and was able to pick up the 2000.
Yeah, the 2000 is absolutely 1,000 times better than that 1,000.
I really enjoy it. It's so much fun, and who doesn't love finding gold? I mean, and I've also found the funniest thing I found was I found a clock, like a little alarm clock from this old mining camp. I know where the camp was, but I found this old miner's clock that used to wake him up in the morning so he could go down and get to the mine. And I was able to read the back of it. It's all rusted, but it's from 1920. And it was
Wow.
like, I mean, it's just so much cool stuff you could find with a metal detector. I mean, don't get me wrong, the gold's where it's at, but there's other cool stuff too, you know? So I appreciate being able to find stuff like that with a detector.
No, I love history.
Me
I'd,
too.
I'd almost rather search for history than I would for gold nuggets, just because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like gold. I don't keep gold. I don't have any gold. Gold to me is just a commodity. I don't keep it. I buy, sell, trade. But when you find history, I mean, to me, I mean, I've got some cool stuff where I've been to some old Chinese camps, and I can't talk about where because I wasn't allowed to when I found all this Chinese history stuff. I mean, tokens and little guns and pipes and opium pipes and all pulling all this out and I went to the UP one time, a friend up there, and finding copper artifacts, arrowheads,
Oh, wow.
everything that was made out of copper, fish hooks, hair beads, sewing needles,
Wow.
everything all out of copper. That type of stuff to me, I rather enjoy finding old CC camps, tax tokens and the history of what these people had and lost. Gold, yeah.
I know. I feel the same. I think one of my favorite finds is I have a couple claims. One of them is a Sweetwater mine. It's this old mine that dates back to the 1800s. And I found an original mining shovel where it says on the side mining shovel. It's from like the late 1800s, early 1900s. It's one of my favorite, most prized possessions, and it's a shovel head that broke off, So I agree with you that the history, it tells a story and it makes you feel like you're a part of that history, like you're bringing it back to life, or at least you're honoring it. And I don't know, I think that's really cool. I feel the same as you, Jack. I really do. And anybody that wants to get into that hobby, I say go for it. Even if you just get like a bottom end detector, you'll still find cool stuff, until you get used to it.
Yeah, we were out detecting one time on this claim and I detect and I get this target and I dig it up and I say, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool." Man, the buddies all come running over. "What'd you find?" "I found a button, a steel button." And they're like, "That's all you found? We thought you found a piece of gold."
Yeah, no, I get the same way. I get just as excited.
So let's see, where'd the questions go? So, what do you think about the Nugget Finder? Nugget Finder Coral. Well, on the 6,000, I got a friend that uses the Nugget Finder on the 6,000. The Nugget Finder is more quieter, I think. I don't think it's as sensitive, but it's more. The problem with the 6,000 is it's very EMI sensitive, so it'll pick up EMI very easily. So you can't
Mm.
use them in EMI situations. If there's helicopters overhead or planes, it'll go crazy. That's the problem with the 6,000 is EMI. Uh, Same thing. So you have for years in EMI situations, you have to use the double D coral. And somebody asked about the Axiom. The Axiom is the same way. The double D will discriminate. So if you want to discriminate, you have to use the double D. But I think a mono coral, if you can hunt with the mono, is probably better. Monos go deeper. So this is the twofold questions. Monos go deeper, but double Ds cover more ground. So do you want to cover more ground, or do you want to go that little deeper? But you're going to miss on the sides of a monocoral. So that's I don't. It's one of them 2 cents or 50 cents of another, whatever you think you're in. But if you need to discriminate, then you use the double D, or if you're an EMI, you got to use the double D. Sasquatch likes finding glass. Well, I used to have some buddies that used to love breaking beer bottles. You should have been following them. You could find glass all day
I
long.
don't think that's what he meant.
Oh, I shouldn't talk to that story either, huh?
No, you told that story once.
But I didn't go into details about it, though.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Not here. Okay. Anyways, oops. There's a little Mark.
Yeah.
I love me some music. Oh, rustic. Oh, rustic. Best thing about the GM2 is the threshold. Now, when I don't know, how do you hunt with the with the 2? Which settings do you use?
Well, it depends on the ground, but usually I am probably at about an 8 or a 9 on my sometimes I go into auto, but usually I'm at an 8 or 9 and I ground balance, and then I start, like I said, on the flat line, because there's the broken line and then the flat line, until I pick up the target, because I have a lot of metavolcanic greenstone on my claims, so it's very rich in iron, so I pick up a lot of hot rocks, in other words. So what happens if I get a signal with just, that straight flat line, then I'll switch it over to the mountain line, and I'll be able to tell if it's actually a signal or a hot rock. And I kind of toggle between those two to see if it's a hot rock or a target. And it's been pretty accurate for me. So those are the settings that I've been running on that 2000.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know as much about the 6000 because I just got it, and like I'm new to metal detecting in the last few years. I mean, I'm finding gold, but like I'm kind of new to it all. Like I said, I'm a River Creek chick, so like I'm the one that you'll find, butt up with a pan in the river, So this is kind of a new hobby, and I think that's why I'm like really into it right now, So, but yeah, those are my settings.
Oh, so on the 2000, I mean, the way I use a 2000 is I use the broken line, and I take the machine all the way down, and then I back it off until that dot disappears. So I'm off of auto, so I don't use auto. So that's your most sensitive right there. Then if you hold it up in the air, you'll hear the nee, 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 nee. That's the chattering. So you slowly got to start backing it off till that chatter goes away, and then you can hunt. If you can hunt and fully the most sensitive, that's going to be the most sensitive position to find any of those small pieces. But if you can't, you got to start backing it off. The 6000 is the same way. I take that all the way up, and then I back it off till I'm out of auto. I don't hunt now. But the 6000, I generally hunt about the 2 o'clock position, just because we have a lot of mineralization, iron in our dirt here. So I have to kind of go at a more backed off setting.
Yeah, I'm usually good at about, I think it's like around 8 or so. But again, like we've got some really tough ground out here, really mineralized soil.
Yeah. But on that 2000, your hot rock should be clear up like 95. I mean, they should be all the way in your VDI, where gold's going to be way further down.
Well, yeah, you would think that, but for whatever reason, this greenstone, this metavolcanic greenstone, because it's not, there's some copper in it, very small amounts, but I mean, it'll say that, okay, like it's both, you'll go back and forth, iron, gold, and it's obviously a hot rock, like there's nothing else below it, So, I think it's my ground, which is different than your ground. I think is probably what's going on.
Okay, so what did you say? Question?
Yeah, so there's this one, and then there's another one.
What's this? Best about the GM2 is the threshold. Okay, what?
Okay, and
Build
then
an EMF shield. What?
Jack of the meteorites you found on your claim from a known meteorite strewn field. That was
Yeah,
one
well,
question.
the meteorites. Yeah, we're going next weekend. There was two known strewn fields that struck out there in those there. Those are known as stony meteorites, which is, I think, L4s, L-chondrites, or whatever you call them things. They don't look like meteorites, but they are magnetic and they are meteorites. If you go over to the ones that we have over there on, what's the other one? Off of Franconia, there's a meteorite field over there too. Those meteorites are more of your iron nickel type meteorites that look more like meteorites. But where we're going, there are lots. Now, the meteorite meteorite finders, they were up there too. Because where we're going is just by Lake Mead area, and that's where all the
Oh yeah.
meteorites came through. And they got permission actually to go inside the park area, the recreation area, to hunt for meteorites that show there.
Terry Bishop wants to know what you mean by threshold.
Threshold is that hum. You know, like on Gold Bug 2 is an excellent machine, say the Gold Bug 2. And so on the back of that machine, you have a threshold. And when you got to turn that threshold down till you barely hear they call it a mosquito hum. So it's just very light signal. Actually the Gold Bug 2 is probably better than the Gold Monster. But because of that learning curve, people don't like to all these knobs and everything. It was just easier to turn on and go. But that's a whole another subject to get into, though. Did that answer that question? The threshold is your setting where you should turn down till you barely hear the buzzing, because you don't want your threshold too high, or you're not going to break that tone. So you got to turn that down where you can barely hear the threshold. Okay. What's that, Bishops? Huh?
Well, Paul answered her too.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And then let me see.
Antic War. Do you think that Algo Force is better in the mineralized ground? Oh yeah, the Algo Force is a PI machine, so it cuts through mineralization. You'll still pick up a hot rock. I mean, even the 6000, I still pick up a hot rock but there's only you'll only pick up one hot rock with the 6000 compared to every hot rock with your VLFs. But yeah, you'll still pick up your iron, the hot rocks that have a lot of iron in them. You'll still pick that up. So, but the Algo Force will still pick them up too. But the Algo Force is a lot more EMI, or like out by me, I've hunted and I get a lot of interference with power lines, and people tell me, go use your Algo Force out there, you'll knock them out, which maybe I will. But okay, if the target, what does that say? If the target is very small or very little deep, you can hear the target nudge the threshold. Okay, GN8 all. Oh, good night. Good night. Okay. Algo Force is a deeper penetrating machine, but the 2000 will find smaller gold. How do you know the Algo Force? You don't have an Algo Force, Roland. I say, he's telling that to Algo War. Oh,
it's Antic War.
Antic War. The Algo Force is a deeper penetrating machine. I don't know how much gold it will pick up, because, like I say, it's learning curves that I don't like to.
He says he reads a lot.
Oh, he does read a lot. If the target is very small or a little deep, you can't hear the target nudge. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, anyway, okay. I'll just read a bunch of stuff in there.
No problem.
Les John Jensen.
That's Jess.
Jess
John Jensen.
Jess John Jensen.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, we got all sidetracked. Well,
yeah.
I had a thing here. Lisa told me I had to go do yard work today. So I said, let me make a scale.
Take a nap.
So this says clean house, take a nap, clean the yard since I told you I'd do it twice, or clean the house. And this one down here says, go dig for gold. So I told her I'll spin it, and whatever it lands on is what I'll do. She said, okay. Well, I got to go dig for gold. Sorry.
Hey, can I borrow that thing for my husband so that I can spin it too?
Yeah, go right ahead. Timothy, I tuned in late. I thought you would be at the Mind Lab powwow in California to view the new 8000. It looks like it will be double as a toilet seat. That's what we all said earlier.
Yeah.
It is. It will double as a toilet seat. Uh, I don't know how fragile it is or how good it is, but that's exact. That was, really, who in their right mind, when you're putting together this detector, you're going to make this thing look like a toilet seat and put it out. Really, who in their mind would think, oh, does this look like a toilet seat to you? We better do something. Let's put a cover on it. Let's do something about.
This is Timothy Pinkerton.
Yeah, I know. I just read that. He just said he turned in late and
Oh.
it made it look like a toilet seat.
No, this one
Oh.
from SEAL Team.
Oh, hey, Jack. Also, one other question. Have you seen any of the Keen dry washers? I have one ordered. I haven't gotten mine. That's the new Keen one yet. They're still trying to perfect it. There's not a lot of puffer dry washers out on the market right now, and so Keen has a puffer dry washer, and that's probably the only people that have a puffer dry washer out. So they are working on a new dry washer that will be pretty good whenever they do release that. And I think that we saw a price if that was $1,200.
Oh,
I think
it's
about
reasonable.
what it was. So
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
Hi, Jerry.
Jerry
Hi, Ed.
Prince, hello, Ed. So, anyways,
Ed Marvin?
yeah, Mr.
Oh, hi, Ed.
Cheers, everybody. Happy hour. They've already released it. Oh, okay. Well, then I didn't hear about it. Uh, I told Pat to put me on the lease. Jack Mark said it's released, but they have a lot of pre-orders to fill, so it's back ordered. He said it's probably four to 6 weeks out if you order one. Well, if they told you 4 to 6 weeks out, then that means it's 8 to 12 weeks out. Then because yeah, they're just being generous to you. I'm on that list, so I don't know where I'm at on that list. I'll have to call to find out where I'm at on that list because I don't want to spend that money anyways. But okay, hopefully I'm further back on that list. Okay, so we got sidetracked again. What was we doing? Okay, so you hide. When was the last treasure you hid?
The last treasure I had was right next to Mavericks. It's a surfing break, a huge surfing break. Honey, what city is that in? Half Moon Bay. And my husband's a lover of big wave surfing, and so we had one there. They've been all over. They've been in Quartzsite. I've been to Laughlin. I've been in Grants Pass, Oregon. I do a lot in Mariposa, obviously, a lot in San Diego. Just about everywhere I can, I drop treasure. Arizona, Nevada, California, Oregon so far. So those are my biggies.
So do you like just travel to a state and do it, or are you there for a reason? And while you're there, you
It varies. If I'm traveling somewhere, I always try to drop a treasure along the route or something. And then like if I'm going mining or something somewhere different, like if I go to the Yuba just to go mining, I'll drop them there and that type of thing. So um it's just a lot of fun, and the communities has been really awesome because it's either gold that I mine myself, I purchase, or I have donated to the hunt, and the whole mining community has really embraced this. And so they'll give me a nugget, and then I'll put it on. There's like a little sheet of paper where it says donated by. So it's a good way too for mining companies. They get kind of their name out there, and it's getting people outside, and I just love that. I love every little bit of it. It it takes the edge off when I physically can't go mining to be able to drop treasure.
okay? So Terry Bishop says, I'm in LA. What generally area does Ma go to detect for gold when in San Diego?
Oh, there's not a whole lot going on in San Diego for gold, other than maybe like if you're going down by the pies. What's the pies place? Julian. I call it the pie place. It's Julian. There's some gold out that way, but and other than GPAA being in what Temecula, I don't do that. But what I do in San Diego is a lot of I go look for tourmaline. I think I got one here. The tourmaline queen mine is out there. I think it's by Paula. This is a watermelon tourmaline that I
Oh, that's
picked up
cool.
Oh,
That's
there.
yeah,
pretty.
that is pretty.
Yeah, she's a beauty. I found that one on. I try to always go mining on my birthday there. And then I also picked up, I think, this aquamarine there.
Oh, that's pretty too. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that a beauty? So I love that one. So yeah, so when in San Diego, it's more like rock hunting. And I just have to share something with you. The first treasure I ever dropped was in Big Sur, and my husband and I, when we were dating, oh yeah, well, don't forget that one. Um, he took me to Jade Cove in Big Sur, where the jade just washes up on shore there because there's a jade deposit in the ocean. Don Wobber is the one that he used to scuba dive it and get him out. But the very first treasure I ever dropped was right there at Willow Creek, and I dropped the treasure and I went to go walk along the beach shore, and I was blessed with that. And
Oh.
that is a piece of jade, California jade from the Willow Creek area. But I took it as a sign, like I'm a spiritual person and I believe in God. And it was God thanking me for doing the first treasure hunt. So I felt like I was on the right path. But then my husband pulled out that one. But he supports me in everything I do. I could not do what I do without my husband. So he can have the bigger piece of jade and find the bigger piece of jade.
So
But
what's the secret when you're picking up rocks that you think is jade? What do you do that you can tell that it's jade?
okay, so there's a couple different ways you can tell. Number one, you have to train your eyes when you're looking down because most of the sand there is black. It's like a dark black sand. But you're going to want to look for something that's really greasy. See how it looks like? There's no oil or anything on this other than like nose grease. But see how you can kind of see how it looks greasy. So that's different from most of the rocks. Then if you take, baby, give me a flashlight. Then if you take a flashlight and you'll be able to see that.
Oh yeah.
See how you can see right through it? So you're going to want to take a flashlight. And on the Mohs scale, jade is very hard. What is it, a 7, babe? On the Mohs scale? Do you remember? 7 or 8. So if you scratch it with a knife, usually you won't leave a mark on it because it's a very hard rock. So that's another way to tell if it's jade. What's another? A density test where you can dangle it in a specific gravity. Sorry, my husband's a scientist and I say density, but yeah, you kind of dangle it in water with a little thread, and you'll be able to figure out how what the specific gravity is to see if it's jade or not.
See, I remember in Alaska, people used to go on the beach there and pick up jade. And I
Oh,
was told when you rub your fingers on jade, jade feels more like soap, like you're
it
rubbing it on
is.
a piece of soap.
It's true. The only problem with that is uh serpentine is also very soapy, and serpentine is always or often mistaken for jade. So it's kind of hard to do it. That's why you need like the scratch test and whatnot.
Oh,
But yeah, serpentine's really if serpentine actually looks like soap, it's got like a white film on it.
okay, cool. Okay, did we get everybody?
I think so.
All righty.
I think
Okay,
so.
all righty. Well, so
Mm.
where's our time frame? Where's the time at? Where'd it go?
You're at about an hour
No,
20.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
an
I,
hour and
I, I
20.
wasn't looking at that. I was looking at, oh, right there. Okay, we've been an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, I was wondering what that
Yeah.
time frame was,
Oh,
not what time it was there, what time how long we've been on here.
Yeah,
So
but that could tell you the same thing. We started at 5. It says 6:19.
okay, well I look up at the other one there. Plus I look at my numbers. You know,
I see your numbers.
as the numbers go high, and then as we go on, the numbers start to drop, and it's better to leave them wanting more rather than, yeah, okay. All right. So again, why don't you give out your channels where everybody can go log on, find you?
Oh, sure. So I'm Minor Ma Gold on YouTube and Facebook. I post my treasure hunts on there. I also have mining content on both. Whether I'm metal detecting, I'm in a river, I'm hard rocking it, I'm working a load. So you can find me on that. And then, yeah, that's just kind of me in a nutshell. So hopefully I always try to follow back. So hopefully if you follow, I'll try to follow back.
So everybody go follow there. And when do you got any idea when you will be unloading or hiding your next treasure?
Yes, I do. I was actually invited to an American Mining Rights Association meeting at the office. It's in Coulterville, and I'm going to put a little nugget on their raffle table from me, it's not going to be much of a treasure hunt, but I just wanted to donate one. So I'll be doing that on, I think it's this Saturday. And then after that, gosh knows, I go everywhere. So I'll be putting another one out soon. And then I don't think I'll be doing one at the Garrett Nugget Hunt because it's it's private BLM and private property. So, but I'll probably drop one in Mariposa, just give the people back some love because the event is in Mariposa County.
Well, next time you're out here in Arizona, come out. We'll take you out dry washing.
Heck yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, okay. Anytime you're out here, just give a call and we will go do all that.
That sounds like a plan. Thank you so much for having me today and giving me this experience. I do appreciate both of you.
Oh, hey, thank you for coming on and sharing all your stuff. We've been hearing a lot about you, so you're doing great work, and that's the main thing. So everybody kept saying, Minor Mom, I said, okay, we'll get a hold of Minor Mom.
Yeah, I got a lot of people that I love, and it's reciprocated, and for that, I'm grateful. So thank you.
You're doing a good job.
Yeah.
All righty.
All
okay,
right,
Dokie. Take care.
you.
We'll talk to you later. You guys all go share, subscribe, all that type of stuff. All righty.
Safe, everybody. Have
Thanks,
a good
man.
one. All
Okay.
right.
All right, everybody. We're going to head on out of here. So what?
Okay, well, just reminded the outing is next weekend.
Next weekend.
The 20th,
If you need to know how to get there, 20th I'll be there on
22nd.
Thursday. Dry wash, metal detect, whatever you want to do, meteorites, everything else. Give us a call or PM if you need directions how to get there. It's on the river #1 claim. If you're a club member, you have them claims. That's where it's going to be at. Get a hold of us. Other than that, bring metal detector, dry washer, and we're going to be out there camping. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to AKAU next year in 27. So if you're interested in that, give us a call, whatever, $500 deposit. You got a whole year to pay for it. And our weeks is in July, middle of July to end of July.
Yep.
Okay. All right, everybody. You guys all have a fantastic night. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. All take care. Till our paths cross again. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Jack's got a shovel and a dream in his hands, staking claims neath the hot desert sand, chasing the glimmer of gold in the sun. Every hill climbed, it's a battle, but he's won. With friends beside him, he's never alone. Through valleys and mountains, they've made it their home. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. They ride the ATV through the wide open plains, laughing and shouting, forgetting the pains. The wind on their faces, a taste of pure freedom. In the heart of Arizona, they know they'll beat 'em. Life's a wild ride, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy and the journey, the love that we share. Lots of hills round, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy and the journey, the love that we share. So here's to the gold in the lives that we hold. Jack's got his friends, and that's worth more than gold.